unpack the greatest global cover-up in human history. So the term boule simply means the lower house of the Greek parliament today. They were chosen as far as going back to the days of Aristotle, Plato, and Socrates. So every Black person of renown, whether it's Denzel Washington, Samuel L. Jackson, Michelle Obama, Barack Obama, Eric Holder, LeBron James, who has that boule tattooed on his chest. Check it out on Google Images. These Black men and women, Oprah Winfrey, she's a witch, her girlfriend, Gail Stale King, who was trashing the legacy of Kobe Bryant in an interview back like 6 to 8 weeks ago. These people don't protect Black America. They don't protect you and I as Americans, regardless of our race, creed, and color or ethnicity. They are chosen by the global Luciferian elite of these 9 families. Between the Rothschilds and the 9th family is the Lee family out of Hong Kong, capital L-I, which simply means that COVID-19 is not called that because it came out last year. COVID-19 represents the 19th strand or pathogen within the severe acute respiratory family. I'll come back to that later on. So these 9 families choose 9 Black men. Dr. Henry McKee Menton, Dr. W.E.B. Du Bois, who had sold out Black America going back to the late 1920s, in 1929.
Okay, hold on. Once before we can continue on, I think a lot of people who just are hearing this kind of information for the first time might be sitting there thinking to themselves, but wait a minute, whoa. You're mentioning all these famous Black people. Why would these Black, people who are supposed to be looked at as kind of icons and leaders in their own Black community, why would they sell out their own race, and how would this kind of come about?
Excellent question, Brother Ben. As we're beginning to unpack the greatest global cover-up in human history by first laying this foundation, the Black, what I call the Black bourgeoisie element in this country. The term bourgeoisie means the Black nobility of Black America, where they are forced to sell out their own people. Well, take, for instance, there is a political scientist by the name of Dr. Andrew Hacker. He said in his book, Two Nations, Black and White, Separate, Hostile, Unequal. He says in a snippet of his book in chapter 3, we have a Black middle class, but it only exists at the sufferance or the mercy from white America. We decide of you will be allowed into which positions, and how many of you is too many. We pick Cosby, we pick Powell, we do that, and we are careful about the numbers, end quote. So to answer your question, Brother Ben, they are forced to cut away from the masses of Black America because they're so afraid that if they even attempt to think about pulling the other crabs out, the crab barrel masters, Rothschilds, Rockefellers, Oppenheimers, Warburgs, okay, those of the Council on Foreign Relations, the Trilateral Commission, the Club of Rome, the Committee of 300, the Hidden Hand, even the Jesuit Secret Society. If Black people will begin to rebel, they will simply put us back at the bottom of the barrel. Now, the average person is thinking, wait a minute now, how can Black people deny their own people or any people? Because they're so afraid, Brother Ben, to even buck against the system. This is what happened to Kobe Bryant, and I will bring him up later on during the teaching. So then the Boule Secret Society, its original logo goes back during the days of Aristotle, Plato, and Socrates. It was a half a man, half a woman, half a lion. which represents the transgender sexual disorientation of the Luciferian deep state through the Boule. And the Boule Seeker Society is the twin brother of the Skulls and Bones. Allow me to say that again. The Boule Seeker Society, they are the twin brothers of the Luciferian Baphomet system. And as a quick side note, the term solve coagulation is on both of the arms of Baphomet. Solve, capital SOLVEET, coagula or coagulation. Those terms are also on the arm of the writer J.K. Rowling. I'm telling you, look it up on Google Images. She has that Baphomet code imprinted on her arm. Okay, J.K. Rowling of the Harry Potter series. Solve coagula or coagulation. It simply means that the deep state is going to use the Boule to dissolve the population in order to make space for the blood of the elite. So solve coagulation means to dissolve a certain populace depopulation through the IMF, through the World Bank, through the UN Agenda 2030, all backed by the financial backing of the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, Event 201, Crimson Contagion, and the George Soros Open Society Foundation. So then J.K. Rowling has that code imprinted on her arm. Now, getting back to the Boule Seeker Society, you have 9 Black Greek letter seeker societies. Each seeker society was created not by Black Americans, but by the Rockefeller Foundation in 1904 in the city of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, that is also the hometown of a Black female seeker society, the Jack and Jill Club. I'll bring them up later on in the broadcast. Now, here are the 9 Black Greek letter seeker societies. And anytime you guys want to jump in, let me know. Alpha Phi Alpha, they protect the Rothschilds. Kappa Alpha Psi, they protect the Oppenheimers. Omega Psi Phi, they protect the Warburgs, the financial system of the Fed. The Phi Beta Sigma system or fraternity protects the Rockefellers. The Lambda Phi Theta, they protect the Astor dynasty. Alpha Kappa Alpha, they protect the Bilderbergs. Delta Sigma Theta protects the Habsburgs. Zeta Phi Beta protects the Sassoon drug trade. And last but never least, Sigma Gamma Rho, they protect the Lee dynasty. Wait a minute now. So 70 to 80% of Black lawyers in this country are a part of the Boule Seeker Society. 80% of Black doctors are lawyers, okay? 80% of dentists are a part of the Boule Seeker Society. 75% of teachers, okay, professors, okay, and psychologists in the field of clinical psychology are a part of the Boule Seeker Society. Why? Because they're chosen to protect the system that has the world in spiritual and financial enslavement. Okay.
Larry, can